That way I can put it on my vlog. If you miss it, you have two places to watch. So, hello everybody. Thank you for watching. My name is Mia Hillary. I am an event planner, project manager, and lifestyle blogger. You can find me online at miahillery.com. That's MIAHILLERY.com. And from there, you'll see links to my blog, an About Me page that shows you the services that I provide, um, my online store, and then obviously how to contact me. A little bit about me. I am 42. I have been self-employed as an event planner and manager for 18 years this year. No, 17 years this year, excuse me. And basically what I do is I work as an independent event planner and project manager to do just that, plan events and manage projects. Um, with regards to the events that I plan, I don't have a specialty. I always used to tell people that if it requires a plan, you require me. And that's just kind of my business model, if you will. I started my business when I was pregnant, actually, at a friend's wedding because she was getting married and her tables looked a hot mess. So your girl jumped in there, um, fixed the tables, and just kind of started managing everything for her while she was still getting ready. And then it was like, well, shit, I kind of like this. This is kind of my thing, you know? So, I kind of just started from there and kind of built my own clientele, doing networking and the things that people just do automatically now. I'm kind of the pioneer for that in Arizona. Um, as far as going out to face network, I started planning and still do plan many virtual events. So make sure that you go to my website. I was going to see if I can pull it up. And then on the contact page, there's a section down below where you can see all of my upcoming events. You can also subscribe to my email list from there as well and get an email update for them. However, that's kind of me in a nutshell as a project manager, or excuse me, as an event planner. I started doing project management about 5 or 6 years ago. Originally started it as a way to supplement my income. I'm actually, you can see my background right now, I'm actually at a client's office for one of the projects that I manage. And as a project manager, it's very similar to what I do as an event planner, whereas I think my client just pulled into her garage, where I am managing the project, making sure that everything stays on schedule and on budget, and just making sure that things are seen to completion. I'm going to just pause for a second. I hear her coming in. Not sure if she's going to need me or not. Doesn't sound like it. Just in case, just so you have an understanding, I work out of my client's house when I'm working for this particular client, so I can hear her going upstairs because her office is downstairs. Anyhow, as a project manager or an event planner, both of my services are available both virtual as well as in person. I often, if you saw my Instagram post from this morning, I actually posted a video that I did of one of my properties where I do these update videos where I show you guys what's been going on, the changes, the updates and things like that until we get to the finished product. And this particular project is an $8 million project, so it's kind of a big deal. Anyway, recently, a couple of years ago, I started blogging, mostly just for myself, not necessarily, for anybody else, just to kind of share my experiences with people, because I had so many people that would be asking me like, well, how did you do this and how do you do that? And so I started blogging, and then I started getting sponsorships for my blog. I would mention something that I got on whatever, Amazon or whatever, and started finding ways, and different brands started approaching me to be a brand ambassador and include them in my blog. So now my lifestyle blog is all about things that are alternative, ways of living, alternative lifestyle, things like that, food. obviously special events and projects and things like that. So it's kind of just, living outside of the box, if you will. And I will. And I super, super enjoy that. And that's really like my pet project. It's like event planning and project management is my business or job, if you will. And then lifestyle blogging is a hobby that I happen to get paid for. And thankfully, for this hobby, I was able to get through this pandemic because recently, if you know or don't know, I mean, if you are on any kind of social media or see anything on TV, you've heard how devastating this pandemic has been for people in the event industry, hospitality, restaurants, and the like. And thankfully, because I have been a blogger for so long and have these relationships with these brands, I was able to still survive during this crazy time. Speaking of which, shout out to one of my favorite brand partners, Kinsley Armel. I don't know if you can see. Let's see. I'm wearing this bracelet right here is a Kinsley Armel bracelet. It's like a greenish color, peridot color, because that's my son's birthstone. And then this one right here is my basic. It's my black one. I probably always am wearing that one. But shout out to Kinsley Armel. If you are on my website or on my online store, they are one of my VIP partners, so you can click and shop their store today. And remember to use my discount code MHPartner15 for a discount. That being said, I thought a great addition to my blog would be able to live stream and obviously have my own TV show because I kind of like this thing, And so I think, as soon as I was able to get everything organized on my end and figure out how to implement it on my blog and everything like that, I was super excited to be able to go live and announce that I'm going to be doing a live television show. I don't know how often it's going to be. This isn't I don't know if I'm going to do it once a week or once a month. Probably once a week, maybe every 2 weeks, depending on how my schedule is, because due to the pandemic, I am a one-woman show. So I limit how many staff I hire for events. I try to make sure that I can do all of the event myself, which is something that my clients really like. And I'm sure you'll be seeing an episode pretty soon on my show about my Set Up and Go services. So I figured now this will just be the place that I kind of share my updates on the services that I provide, maybe the great things that I find on my blog, and then, maybe give a shout out to a guest or two or something like that. So I'm really excited and to share my world with you in a whole new level live. I might, start streaming from some of my public events that I start to have. Again, you can go to my website and click on the Let's Connect page. And if you scroll down, there's a complete list of all of my events there. I always talk about them on my social media, and I always send out emails. So somehow, you can even text me, 480-779-0667. But somehow, you're going to get this information, and I'm going to give it to you. I'm really excited, and I cannot wait to share all of this fun stuff with you guys. I have some great content ideas, and I'm looking forward to it. Until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll talk soon.